My background is a perfect fit for the position of Commissioner at the Cook County Board of Review. Taxpayers deserve to have public officials serving them who are actually competent in the office for which they are running or which they are serving. In my case, I began my preparation for the office of Cook County Board of Review 20 years ago. My area of expertise is in fact property valuation. From being a realtor, from being a township assessor, from having the Certified Illinois Assessing Officer designation, and more than anything else, from learning the ropes at the Cook County Board of Review as an analyst. When I came in there, my employees were not Certified Illinois Assessing Officers. After about a year and a half, they were. That's because I made sure that they took the classes, we paid for it, they did the work, they got the certification, and they're doing a better job serving the public because of it.
He's one of the few politicians I know of that when you go to door and mention Dan Patlak, the people say, I got a fair deal from him. I had a problem with my real estate. I went to him. I got a fair deal from him or the people in his office. The other thing he did, and it's why competence is his middle name in my opinion, he had everyone on his staff, every professional on his staff, certified as an assessing officer. So it's not only him as an assessing officer, it's all of his people.
If you look at our taxation system, all the offices that have to do with property taxation are controlled by Democrats. When you have one-party control, it's an invitation to corruption because there are no checks and balances. And when there's no checks and balances, you feel like you can do anything. Taxpayers deserve to have a public official who can lead the office by example, not be an administrator sitting in an office depending on a staff doing work that they actually have no idea how the work is being done.
It's interesting that I have an opportunity to talk about Dan Patlak. I know him on several different levels. I know him personally. He and I have walked precincts in the Republican organization for years. I've drudged through rain and snow with him to put up signs and to talk to voters about issues. And Dan cares about issues, and he lives what he cares about. Personal integrity is one of Dan's greatest qualities.
And I can tell you, as a commissioner at the Board of Review, nobody is going to come to my office with the expectation that they're going to get a reduction in their assessment because of who they are, who they know, who represents them, or who they've made contributions to.
Dan is the real deal. What he says and what he does match. One of the ways I'd put it is the transition that most people make from Sunday to Monday is very rough. I go to church on Sunday, I say I believe in things, and then I go Monday and I get in the middle of the world, and how do I act? I know how he acts, and it's with integrity and with competence. I support Dan Patlak.